Good morning, traders. This morning I was watching Trade Setup and I thought I'd just share it with you so you can see how it prevented me from getting in a bad trade. This is live, but I don't anticipate that we'll actually show any entries here for just a little bit, but maybe we will. But right, market is pre-open, and here's pretty much market open here. I don't trade market open, so I was waiting for things to settle down. And here was about 9 o'clock, and I had these three entry signals, but I did not have any corresponding signal on the 15-minute chart to the left. And also, I noticed, if you'll notice right here, this is a bearish support zone. And I said, well, I'm trading right into that zone. I don't think I want to take a trade here. And then I have this up here. That's a lot of headwind. So I'm going to wait. And I did. And sure enough, it actually formed a new bearish support zone and drove it back down, only to have a bullish support zone below it. Now, this is an interesting scenario, not that uncommon, however. But you'll see that this is probably going to form a little consolidation here. I'm not sure what is going on. Let's see if there's anything. The live news. Europe should be doing okay. Here's some uncertainty. Dollar pushes above the yen. Tighten money policy, but we don't know whether they will because they should do the opposite of what they've been doing. Who knows? Gold drops. Yeah, these are disturbing things for the trader, so that probably will make him hesitate, and that probably accounts for this consolidation. I may pick this up later. This is just a little uh, point I popped in. I'll just turn the video off, and later on perhaps we can pick it up if something else happens. But I just wanted to share this with you. Okay, traders, we'll call this snippet number 2. Remember earlier I told you that it looked like it was headed into consolidation because we had this bearish support zone and this bullish support zone. Well, it's pretty much been doing that. We did get a trade signal here, and you notice I have the arrows plotting on the screen. I don't normally trade with those arrows, but this is the only way I can historically reference to when there was actually a trade signal. So that's why they're there. To me, they just clutter up the screen, but it's the only way I can historically reference what was going on at this point. I know at this point that these labels were showing a trade, and that's what I use them for historical reference. And there was a trade there. I wouldn't have taken it because, again, we're trading into another bullish zone down below. You could have traded it. It would have been a perfectly legitimate trade to have taken a trade here, about somewhere about 980, 140 or thereabouts is where it would have occurred. But my trade rules prevent me from doing so because my trade rules are written around the SRT as well as the TWPT, and it prevents me from trading into scenarios like that, and that would have kept me out. And you can see that I would have made money had I entered the trade. It would have been made much because right here is when it starts fading up above. So 980.140 to 980.40, it's only one full point. Trading 2 contracts is $200, so it's not a slap in the face, but certainly not the kind of gains I'm accustomed to when trading a TF. I would not have taken that trade. I did not take the previous trade. That bullish move because I knew it was a bad thing. I can't find a reason why not to obey the rules and to watch the SRT along with the TWPT. It just makes good sense. It keeps you out of bad trades. And now I'm waiting. It's still in that old consolidation mode, only it's bounding around this bullish support zone. They still have the influence of the bears up top, which is what pushed the price down this far. Obviously, they would like to keep it down so they can go ahead and make the run. And if it breaks out beyond this point, it probably will go all the way down because you got bearish here and bearish there, should probably carry over, but there's still a little zone right here. I don't see anything to the left that would prevent it from going lower, but it has not broken out of where it is, so we don't have a trade. So that ends this video. Until I see something else happen, I will pop it back up here for you. Okay, traders, this is snippet number 3. You can see that we have gone no place at all, actually, from that point where I predicted that we would have a consolidation, which was right here. And I didn't predict that because I'm particularly smart. I predicted that because the SRT was showing me that was likely to occur. And it did. It just consolidated around this bullish support zone because of the pressure up above of the bearish support zone. And there's been quite a battle, bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth, with real low volume. I anticipate, had volume been significantly higher, you would have seen more price action going on here. But since it wasn't, then this is what we get. This is one of those mornings. This, to me, is a Monday morning kind of trade setup. I run into this often. Many times I don't even look at the market on Monday mornings, but I have spanked myself because of that, because there were some very good setups that I missed. So now I kind of peek in, see what's going to happen, and go from there. So that's all I have for this morning. I don't think I'll do any more snippets this afternoon because, well, frankly, I have other things to do today. So we'll take these 3 and we'll just put it on the website as some snippets that you can review of how to look at price action and what it's doing. That being said, let me speak a little bit about what's going on right now rather than just saying, blah, don't trade it. Look at the 15-minute chart. You have no confirmation signals, never have had. So obviously this is not much of a move if it can't move the 15-minute chart as well. That's where we stand. We stand at price with no significant price action. Have a good day. We'll see you on another video. I'll try to make many of them.